Jude the Puppy Nanny here. Yay! Your new puppy is here! And the fun begins. I am so excited for you. I got to wait another year before the excitement is real for me, but I can get excited for anybody who's getting a new puppy. And so it begins. You've just arrived home with the puppy in a crate in the back, and you're going to park the car, and then you're going to take a deep breath. Make a little plan, because you're about to create a pattern, and this pattern will save you time, energy, potentially money, and certainly frustration. So, breathe. Are you ready? So here's the pattern. First, check your pockets for treats. Then, get out of the car, go around and open the pup's crate, snap on his leash, and lift the pup to the ground. And hurry to the potty area. Now, if it's very far, you'll want to carry puppy nearly all the way there. And perhaps even if it's not very far, because you know he's going to get out and he's going to want to smell right where he is and sniff and so on and so forth. And you really want to establish the potty area right away. So carry him really close, and when he's nearly there, put him on the ground and chush him along, like come on, and make interesting noises so he follows you. Once you get in the potty area, you stand very still and say pup's name, and then say, "Go pee, be quick, hurry up," or any phrase that he will come to learn means to go potty. It'll have to be a phrase that comes to you easily. Otherwise, you'll confuse yourself. Watch him carefully and continue to stand very still for about 3 minutes. He'll probably tie the leash around your legs, and I don't think he'll take you off your feet at this stage, but just try and extricate yourself calmly and quietly without speaking, because you don't want to distract him from the go pee. And when he's finished peeing, and perhaps if you're lucky, pooping, give him lots of praise. Like, "What a good boy. Oh, what a clever fellow. Oh, you're such a good boy." And give him 3 tiny treats. And we give him 3 because pottying outside's a big deal. And so we want to really make it worth his while. Now we're ready to go into the house. And if he's empty, he peed or he pooped, then play with him in the kitchen for 10 to 15 minutes. Notice that I said in the kitchen, because new puppies earn the right to your entire home, one room at a time, and only as they gain control over their bladders and their sphincters. So now you're going to take them into the long-term confinement area, and if you click on that link, it should take you to my YouTube video where it shows you how to set one of those up. And after he's explored this new space, put him in his crate with a stuffed chew toy and close the door. Set the timer for the top of the hour. Now, you might have a hard time leaving the area at this time, so, if you want to sit there on the floor, preferably out of sight, you can sit and just hum a little hum so he knows you're still around. And he may indeed, depending on how tired he is, or he may squeak and squawk for a little bit, but you can just listen to that for a few minutes. Don't take him out. He'll fall asleep shortly. He's only a wee baby. Now, you can leave the area then after a little while when he's fallen asleep. And when the timer goes, if he's awake, follow the steps we just talked about. Check your pocket for treats, put the leash on, carry him almost to the area, stand still, wait for him to pee or poop, praise when he does, and give him treats. That's the deal. If, however, he's still asleep when the timer goes, just set it for another 15 minutes and keep an eye on him, because I can promise you that as soon as he does wake up, he's going to need to potty almost immediately. What if you take him out and he doesn't pee or he doesn't poop? Oh, don't worry about it. We set the timer for us humans because, puppies don't pee at the top of every hour. That's not even sensible. But we're not accustomed to having to pay such close attention to a small creature. So we set the timer to remind us, because we all know how easy it is to get distracted doing something. And then there's an hour and an hour and a half and an hour and 20 minutes. And when you turn around, puppy's been awake and he's peed. And that's what you're trying to avoid. So if you take him out and he doesn't potty, return him back to the confinement area. This is not a time to have him in the kitchen because we are only moments away from some sort of pottying. So keep him in the confinement area and then set the timer for 15 minutes more. And you know, over the next day or so, you'll begin to see that there is a pattern to this pottying, and you'll be able to observe it. I wouldn't be in any rush, though, to extend the time on that timer for more than an hour right at this moment. Now, I should mention that puppies can sleep at night longer than an hour, so you don't need to do that at night. What I would do is perhaps stay up a bit later than you usually do, and plan to get up a bit earlier, and you might get through the night from, say, midnight till 6. More likely for the first couple of weeks you will be up at least once during the night, but you don't need to set the timer. If your puppy's crate is close to you, you will hear him. You know, when we do immersion courses to learn a new language, we go somewhere and we speak nothing but that language for a very short time, and we come away having learned a great deal. Well, the first few weeks with your puppy is like puppy immersion. It's super intense for a very short time. There's a lot of set the timer, take the puppy out, put the puppy back, feed the puppy, play with the puppy, train the puppy, set the timer, take the puppy out. So it requires a huge but very brief time commitment. So stay with it, don't give up, and keep on enjoying that sweet smelling little bundle. Because you know the payoff for puppy immersion is that you won't have potty accidents on your floors or carpet. You won't have your shoes, your boots, your slippers, and clothing, socks, underwear, destroyed. And there won't be any rushed trips to the vet for emergency care when puppy has chewed an electrical cord or swallowed a piece of a sock. So, you know, this is the payoff for puppy immersion. And with the puppy immersion and following the pattern, there will be less puppy chaos in your house. I didn't say there'll be none, because everybody's schedule gets turned upside down when you first bring home a new puppy, but there will be less. And so you need to begin as you plan to continue. So you create a puppy potty pattern. And you need to be consistent. You can't do it today, forget it tomorrow, and hope to pick it up the next day. Puppy is in a huge learning window. And so as you begin, so you need to continue. And you get your potty training handled so much faster that way. And of course you will be patient, and of course you'll be loving, because how could you not be with this little creature that is so very cute? So, you know, I always say, because I can't imagine that it wouldn't be, I always say, have fun. And if you can't wait for the next step of the Puppy Nanny pattern, you can get all the puppy training info at once. It's all in my book, The Puppy Nanny's Guide to Training Your Puppy. And if you click on the link, you'll go to my site, judethepuppynanny.com, where you can download an ebook for $4.99, or you can order the paperback copy, which of course you can carry around and mark up and flag and highlight and do all those things. So if you can't wait for the next step, then go ahead and get your book. That's it for this time, and remember, have